Now welcome back everyone to another day of It's a Grim Life. Now today I am in Crestlawn Memorial Park here in Atlanta, Georgia, and I found a grave that is pretty unique.
Wherever I come, bad luck just comes my way. Wherever I go, hard luck is there to stay. Good luck never stays a day. A bad luck's always coming my way.
Usually, by default, we tend to stay out of memorial parks simply because the tombstones themselves are pretty lackluster. Sorry for the people that are buried there, but in all actuality, the tombstones aren't really that interesting. There's not many cool statues. There's not really any epitaphs, and overall, it is just a pretty plain, boring cemetery to look at. But on this beautiful day, I decided to take an actual drive through the memorial park that I pass almost daily and never take a second look at it. And I found in the very back of the cemetery, which is where I'm at right now, an old cemetery. So a cemetery that has been here dating back to the 1800s. And I came across some very interesting tombstones, and I would like to share one of them with you right now. Now, at first glance, you'd be like, why is the grass here so green? Grass is not this green. This is unnatural, which it is. This is not grass. In fact, it is some sort of weird 60s, 70s, crappy, weird porch rug that somebody put on the family plot here. And it is, ugh. But what makes this family plot interesting is the type of tombstones that are here, and I have not seen them in anywhere here in Atlanta. First off, we got this first row of stones, which is just stone markers. There's 8 of them, and they have no marking on them whatsoever. And if you walk further back on the plot, here are stones. This one says 1845 to 1889. Now, each one of these stones is a slab of concrete with the name of the person who is buried here and the date that they were born and died. But not like your typical tombstone that you would see in a cemetery, let alone a memorial garden. These ones were actually etched or written in here while the concrete itself was still drying. Similar to what you would see whenever on a sidewalk, and you would write your name in the sidewalk outside your house whenever you were a kid, saying, hey, Michael, that's my name, Michael, or Grimm-Life Collective is here to forever. As long as that sidewalk is in existence, your name is there. Same kind of concept here. Upon finding this, I came across an interesting tombstone that really caught my eye, and to be honest, it is probably my favorite stone here in all of Atlanta. Now, there are some awesome cemeteries. Margaret Mitchell's buried here. Martin Luther King is buried here. I'm not a big fan of crisscross or hip-hop in any way, shape, or form, but Chris Kelly, one of the kids from the 90s hip-hop group Crisscross, they wore their clothes on backwards, he's buried here. But the most interesting stone here in the cemetery and inside the Galt family plot and possibly all of Atlanta is this little gem. Unknown twins. Now, I did some sort of research. I went on Google and typed in everything I could possibly think of, from the Galt family to Crestlawn Memorial Park to the unknown twins here in Atlanta, and I have been unable to find out any information on who is actually buried here. But given the dates of the tombstones that are around here, it's safe to say that somebody is buried here, in fact. So maybe at some point I'll be able to find out that information. And if you know of anything and feel like doing some sort of grim research yourself, feel free. Let me know what you find, because this is rather interesting. It's not often that you find in a cemetery something that says unknown twins with no birth or death day. I've ran across that before in Chicago in a cemetery that was devoted to circus performers. It was a portion of the cemetery in Chicago that was devoted to circus performers who died in a train accident, and it was pretty neat. You know, Unknown Horse, Baldy, different clown names, performers that died in that train accident, but not in a family plot have I ever come across something that says unknown twins and nothing else about it. Now, to me, this is probably my favorite hidden secret spot now of Atlanta, Georgia. And if you have ever visited Crestlawn Memorial Park or want to visit the Unknown Twins, please do so. It is in the very, 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 very back of the cemetery, past all of the new tombstones that are laying flat. As you can see, there's some houses, roofs of houses back there. But in the very back corner is the tomb of the Unknown Twins. Anyhow, thank you for watching. It's a Grimm-Life, another day. We are getting ready to head out to California in less than a week. Next Tuesday, we are taking a plane to Monterey Bay to visit some of Amy's family for the holidays. And from there, who knows what kind of trouble we are going to get into. But keep watching back, because we will be around, and hopefully I will get a lot more better, much better, more better at doing these daily vlogs. But thank you for watching. Remember, people, stay grim.
They call me a calamity man, but I'm trying as hard as I can to keep the bad luck away from me. I'm doomed to win the night, filled with misery.